He did when he first started the company over 22, 23 years ago? 22. Mr. Uli Behringer.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I like to hold the microphone so I can move around a little bit. I'm going to get rusty here. Thank you very much for coming. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Costa, for the introduction. Indeed, we're 22 years old. Not exactly me, but the company. And I read a very interesting book about 2 years ago. It's called Do You Matter? The author is Robert Brunner, and he was a chief industrial designer for Apple. And he raised the question in his book, Do You Matter? What would happen if your company does not exist anymore tomorrow? Would it matter to people? And I started to scratch my head and said, that's a pretty tough question. What would people think if you don't exist anymore tomorrow? If Nokia is gone tomorrow, people wouldn't probably cry so much. If Apple is gone tomorrow, people would probably jump out of the window. So the emotional affinity of customers towards a brand is something that really made me think. And I asked the question myself, and probably it's part of a call it midlife challenge after 20 years in the business. Who is Behringer? Who is Behringer? The company was built on the philosophy of providing excellent products at excellent prices. And we will always stand for that. However, after 20 years, I said, we need to fundamentally change the company. We need to renew it. And every plan starts with a vision. And while 22 years ago, my vision was how do I pay my employees end of the month, after 20 years, we luckily had the resources to take some time off and really think fundamentally about the new company. And when you have a plan, when you think about the new vision, it's the focus of what you want to do, and more important, what you don't want to do, what you should not be doing. So at the end of the journey, we decided that there are 4 areas that we as a company are going to focus on. One is the concept of the product. Number 2, the R&D, the research and development. Number 3, the manufacturing. And number 4, what's the most important part, the brand. Or we call it the customer experience. And Robert Brunner, in his great people all over the world, this is the new advanced FBQ100 single channel feedback destroyer and the FBQ1000. By the way, in this segment, we represent over 70% of the market in feedback reduction. Feedback suppressors. We are the feedback suppressor segment. Of course, we're not just in live sound. You would, of course, know us for our DJ mixers. And I'm proud to introduce the DJ-X900 USB, the successor to the wildly successful DJ-X750. Now, as far as DJ mixers are concerned, it has a USB 2.0 and a FireWire interface. Sorry, not optional. Not extra cost. But it goes a step way beyond that, and that is there's also a USB socket on it into which you can plug a thumb drive, and onto that thumb drive you can record 16 channels of digital audio, and take that thumb drive and plug it back into your production environment, whether it be Pro Tools or whatever you like, without mentioning too many brands. I want to focus on our brand.